The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, welcome. Thank you so much for attending, regardless of the time it is in your current country. And thank you so much. We are going to start, as we always do, bang on time. If you can just let me know that you can see my screen and you can hear my voice. Same question as always. I do apologize. Ken, you are right. It must be 2 p.m. somewhere, whether or not I've it is. It is. Hey, Tim, thank you. David, thank you. Really do appreciate that, because as soon as I know that, we can begin. Okay, loads and loads of people in today and loads of new names that I'm not familiar with. So that's great to meet new people and talk to new people. So fantastic. Hey, Gary. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Richard. Hey, Carl. Margaret, Sam, Maria. Thank you so much, guys. I'm not going to go through everyone, but thank you. Right, let's start. So what predominantly we're going to talk about today, obviously 7 essential steps for a highly successful online store. And it's predominantly around e-commerce stores and creating yourself, your own online store, which will give you a residual income. And it's a lot easier than you would first initially think. Because there's loads of new names on the actual board, and probably because you've never heard me before, just a little bit of background. I don't give any sob stories out. Basically, my name's Lee Pennington. Obviously, you've read my emails. We were brought in by Easy Sketch Pro to do the interactive side, the software side of that, and that's why we have a kind of partnership with the Easy Sketch Pro crew. Easy Sketch Pro are owned by Paul Lynch, Con Miraz, and Andrew Fox. My company is Lead 7. You've probably seen some of our products out there, but a little bit of a background about me. I'm obviously from the UK, the Northwest. Got into affiliate marketing probably over 2 years ago now. Terrible at it. Finally realized that I was good at Facebook ads, and that was really my turning point. Did a kind of course on Facebook ads and how to set them up, and then led into software, and finally got me where I am today, where we're developing software, we're launching software, and we're also doing promotions of products and recommending products to other people. Like I said, that's a very short intro about me. If I start to talk a little bit too fast, or you don't understand what I'm saying, just give us a knock. Just say, can you just slow down? I'll go over that again. Very much hands-on with what we do. We give actionable content that you can go away with regardless of what happens, and actually set things up yourself and start to make money with the strategies that we talk about online. And that's it, guys. We're going to go straight into it, like I said. Anything else that I should say? Oh, yeah. In chat now, we've got a few of the team, Rachel, Alvin, and Jodel. These guys are from the Philippines. They're having some horrendous weather at the moment. I've just spoke to the team, and they're actually having a mini earthquake where they are, but they've still managed to jump on and answer anyone's questions. So, you know, kind of my prayers and wishing them well over there. Thank you for being in the background answering questions. We've got a few hundred on the call. In fact, there's just over 500 people on the call. So if for some reason I don't answer you directly, that is the reason why. I'm not ignoring you. I never ignore any question. I'll always answer it. But that is the reason why I may not get to it. Okay, Rex just said hi. Superb. Okay, so what we're going to cover on this webinar, we're going to cover how you can build your own online store from scratch with no technical kind of experience or no experience in setting a store up before. We're also going to talk about discussing best practices when directing traffic to the online store with ads. And this is something that a lot of people actually forget. You know, they'll get sucked in with, let's say, a new product, a new software, not realizing that at some point you have to get eyes on it. And that's in everyday life as well. You know, if you've got a store, bricks and mortars type store, you want people to walk past that store and show an interest. The beauty about using Facebook as driving traffic is that we can make sure that the people walking past that store have an interest in what you have to offer because of the targeting that it allows us to do on the platform. And we're going to cover that as well. And how to set your business to go on autopilot. So literally you set it up, you let it run, and it's bringing in that residual income, and then you start to scale it up with other stores. Before I begin, is there anybody who has any stores set up? Is there anybody who's got any e-commerce stores, got any stores that they are actually selling currently online? How is that going for you? Is it something that interests you? Is it something that you've never even thought about? Be kind of interested to know what your thoughts and feelings of you owning your own e-commerce store. Okay, got a few. No, interested. Tried it. Okay, Richard, brilliant. Okay, Tim just started. Fantastic. Hey, John from Germany. Hey, from Sweden. John, interested. Dan, cool. Yeah, the beauty about an e-commerce store is that you don't have to launch anything. You don't even have to own anything. That's the real beauty about it and what we're going to discuss on this call. So it really is something that is achievable by anybody, okay, regardless of your experience, regardless of what you've done before. But it is something that is exploding. Everywhere you go, people are talking about e-commerce because generally, like, the logistics of where the people sell has come online. As with a lot of things nowadays, stores have moved to the internet in a big way. You only need to speak to my wife or look at what comes to my door every day to realize that everything now, shopping wise, is done online. I get bags and bags coming to our door every single day, and everything's done from the comfort of the laptop or from the mobile phone. Now, sites like Amazon, you're familiar with Amazon, you're familiar with eBay, but they are kind of now where you can go and purchase almost anything under the sun. I believe eBay started. Can you remember those sweets with the candy sweets and they had the flipping heads? I believe that's where eBay started, with people trading those online, and it just grew and grew and grew. And obviously with Amazon, you can get everything under the sun. Now, these have got a strong grip of the market space, but what it shows is that there's an appetite for people to buy online massively. Where there's an appetite, there's a way of making money. With the widespread availability of tools, information on the internet, a new marketplace is open and at your fingertips. It really is. The beauty about these is that you don't have to worry with an online store about the logistics or the demographics of the people surrounding you. And if you saw my video, I did talk about that. You don't have to worry about the street traffic because you have the World Wide Web. You can go into everybody's home. You can target virtually everybody. Is it about 2 point something billion on Facebook? You can actually get your product, get your store, get your offer or service directly in front of them while they're sat at home. And you don't have to worry about driving traffic to an offline store, because it can all be done online. Setting up your own e-commerce store is now easier than ever. It really is. And I'll show you some examples of some very good stores that have set up. But the setup is simple as Shopify. Okay, you can go over to Shopify and you can actually start your free 14-day trial. Now, what that allows you to do is actually look at how you'd set the store up. Look at how easy it is. Look at how easy it is to add new products to it. Look how easy it is to add new pages. Now, there's loads of amazing themes. And when I talk about themes, that's kind of your shop store. The front of it, very much the eye candy, what people see as soon as they land on, let's call it your landing page. There's loads of free themes. There's paid themes as well, but you can literally go over and start with Shopify and 14-day free trial to see what it's all about. Like I said, predominantly what we're going to talk about today is Shopify and how to use it, best practices, and where you can go with it. What we're also going to talk about is kind of a double-edged strategy, where not only are we setting up our own store, but we're also setting up our Facebook page to actually complement it. And these two are going to work in tandem together. These two are what's going to drive your traffic is going to get interest, not only paid traffic, but organic traffic. You're going to get free traffic with your Facebook pages when you connect the two and you join them all up. And really, if you don't have a Facebook page, I began over 2 years ago, like I said, as an affiliate marketer, set a Facebook page up, started to drive traffic with Facebook as paid advertisement, but it's something that I strongly recommend you to do. Again, like the people in the call may not know, majority will, Facebook pages are free. The beauty about having a Facebook page as well is you start to look at how the Facebook platform works and the creation of ads, getting more likes to that page, and it really is a case of once you learn how to drive your own traffic, you really are not in, there's nobody who actually that you are reliant on. You are all reliant on yourself, and that's a beautiful thing to be in business. Product research. talk a little bit about product research now and what we should be doing when we're looking for actually products to actually add to our stores. And again, this is a very simple process. You know, there are a few kind of tips and tricks. No, Liz, I'm not. I didn't. I wish I had created Shopify, and I'm not even an affiliate of Shopify. So I should be dropping affiliate links in here, but I'm not. I'm saying that Shopify, what it does, it allows you to create these stunning stores easily, and you can also trial it. So no, I'm not selling Shopify. I wish I did own Shopify. It's probably a multi-billion-pound company at this present time. So product research. Okay. What I always recommend, even before you begin, we need to know a niche or a niche, whichever the way that you want to pronounce it, that you want to go into and what will work for you. Now, when I've done any training in the past and told people to set up Facebook pages, I've always told them to go for something that they are passionate about. Why? Well, it makes it easier to actually get involved with it. You know a little bit about it, you're passionate about it, and because you're passionate about something, you can bet your bottom dollar that somebody else or a lot of people, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people are also passionate about that same niche. Where there's passion, there's actually ways of selling to that passion by putting the product or the service in front of that person. Now, it may be that you have, let's say, a weird passion. Now, I'm not saying or calling anything that you do weird. What you may seem as weird, other people may seem as normality. Regardless of what it is, there will always be a market for it because you are unique in yourself, but not the way that you think. And you will find other people who are passionate about that. So we can research pages and interests on Facebook. If we have already a platform of people that have shown interest in similar pages, then you have your market, you have your audience. Exactly the same with Google. We can do our research through Google. Now, what I mean that with regards to Facebook, again, if you've seen any form of my case studies, I use GoPro as a lot of them, the products that I talk about. I love GoPro. I love the marketing, the way that they do it, and virtually they get all their members to do their marketing for them. I love it that everywhere you look on Facebook now, everyone's got a GoPro camera attached to the head and showing you what's going on. People who use GoPro are passionate about it. They always want to get that better shot. They always want to be able to make it as extreme as possible. There's a million and one reasons why I like GoPro, but as you can see, we did a quick search on Facebook and we found Facebook pages with tens of thousands of likes. Again, this wants to make sure that our selected niche has a good amount of interest in it. With that interest, we can make sales. Without that interest, it's going to be difficult. And it's also going to be difficult to target these people without that form of interest at the beginning. So product selection, niche selection is very kind of much the forefront of what you should be thinking even before you go into a Shopify account and set up your own store. AliExpress. We're going to talk a little bit about AliExpress. Now, the beauty about AliExpress, it's a good source for profitable items within your selected niche. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, AliExpress, this is going out of the US, out of the UK to source products. What is going to be the quality like, the quality of these products? Well, believe me when I say the vast majority that you buy online is from places that deal with AliExpress. So China, places like that. It's just that they branded it with their own branding. Okay, we can talk a little bit about branding and how to do that, but very much you can bet pretty much a lot of your money that the products that you buy through Amazon, through eBay, through Google, through shops are sourced through AliExpress or some other form of platform. Now, again, if you can source products locally to you, if you can source products online that will give you a discount in mass, all the better. And you can do that in the US, and that's something that we are currently investigating at this present time. And I know a lot of successful Amazon kind of people who do source in the US. But to begin with, when we're setting our stores up, we want to go to AliExpress because we're not just setting up products to go to Amazon. We're going to have a store with our products displayed in that store. And what we should also do, we should be comparing the AliExpress prices to Amazon. Okay, so what can I buy it in? If I can buy it in at a certain price, can I sell it at a lot a better price. That's what we want to do. We'll look at the markup, and once we know that, once we can get that, that's far better for us. Okay, so for instance, we talked about GoPro. Okay, so I've gone over to AliExpress. We've looked on AliExpress to see what we can find this at. Some things that we need to be paying attention to. The top rated seller, we need them to be a top rated seller. Remember, this is their business. This is their company. They cannot afford negative feedback. They cannot afford things going wrong. So they always are putting the customer at the forefront. Good communication, making sure that everything runs smoothly. We also need to ensure that it has a lot of stock available. Okay, that are two vital things that we should be looking at when we're looking at AliExpress, to name but one of the platforms. Okay, you would then want to look for that item in Amazon and make sure that the price, obviously, like I just said there, you're getting the item for is cheaper. It goes without saying, and that's what we need to really focus on. So as you can see here, we can get it at $2.28, and all this is a GoPro. It connects your GoPro to your, not your dashboard, to your windscreen, and you can film through it. And we can buy it in at $2.28, and we can sell it at $7. Okay. And also with these, we can also get the shipping included as well. AliExpress do a lot of free shipping, depending on what you can actually, the order that you can put in with them, and also how you can negotiate a better price with them. Okay, so now that we have an item, we can now set up the shop, and it really is as simple as going over to Google, doing an image search, grab a clear photo of the item, no watermarks, etc., and then you create the item in your store and use the image that you've obtained. Okay, so as you can see, this is within Shopify. This is as easy as it is. So you upload the image of the exact product that you are going to be selling, you put in the description, you put in the title, and then we save the product to our store. Other things that we need to consider: avoid items that would likely get you in legal trouble. Okay, goes without saying. So something like selling Harry Potter game, or Game of Thrones, or Marvel's Avengers, it might be a quick way to make a buck, but obviously you know what's going to happen. So we need to be thinking about products. Also, we need to be thinking about products that are not seasonal. The issue with seasonal products is that obviously there's a time frame from when you want to set it up where you can make that money. Take, for instance, Halloween. So we've got Halloween coming up. If I'm going to set up a store specific to Halloween, I have a small kind of time scale where I can actually make sales through that each year. Much better to set up, let's say, I don't know, a fancy dress shop selling fancy dress clothes that are all year through, or maybe even, let's say, products for special occasions. So would it be Halloween? Would it be Christmas? But the other issue with that is we're really relying on too much stock. So really we want to focus on a niche that is evergreen, that I can set my store up, I can run it, and it will keep making me commissions, it will keep making me sales. So again, something we need to think about. Set up a nice looking theme for your store. Some of the demos that we're going to show you with some of the themes, very much it's a very nice user experience. When you go to the store, some of them are set up like blogs, some of them, are striking images. 80% of what you do is visual, so this is what you need to be thinking about. There are a lot of free themes that are very attractive on Shopify, but really do look at it and make sure that when you set it up, it looks nice, it feels nice, and think about the customer user, how they would use it and what they would use it for. Set up a contact page. Again, lots of people don't do this. Lots of buyers want to contact you before they make that purchase. They want to ensure that they're talking to a real person. They want to be sure that they're not just paying money and never going to be receiving that item. A contact page gives them that reassurance. A contact page also allows them to know that if they have any issues, they can get in touch with you. So many people miss out contact pages. On that contact page, you can have testimonials, you can have reviews, you could have frequently asked questions, but make sure you set up your contact page. I like to look for items that are relatively small, okay? The reason for that is with regard to shipping, and there's another reason which I'm going to talk about now, but think of smaller items. If you've got a perfect niche, it's going to be the bigger items. You need to think about the actual shipping of that product and what it's going to cost you in relation to what you can make from it when you make those sales. Now, the reason for that as well is you need to think low cost impulse buys. I don't mean low quality, I mean low cost. The reason for that is we're talking about returns. Now, if you were going to buy an impulse buy, and one of the examples that I've seen is kind of, let's say, a dog collar, and that dog collar was $7. Now, you buy that dog collar, all you're concerned of, all you're worried about is that dog collar comes to you, and let's say it's a flashing dog collar, and that flashing dog collar works. Okay, that's it. You're looking on your Facebook pages, and all of a sudden something crops up that is about your dog, and you think, okay, I'm interested in that. You go over, it's $7. You impulse buy. That's what an impulse buy is. Something that you don't think about. Something that you're not going to worry or lose sleep over $7. What also happens with that, you're going to cut down on your returns. Why? Well, think about the thought, anything that you bought in the past. Have you received it and it wasn't to your expectations, or you just changed your mind and it was a low cost item? Did you return it? Was it worth the effort to actually be able to return it? Even though you've got a returns policy and you always provide a returns policy, your returns will be low if you have low cost impulse buys. You will get returns, there's no two denying that, but what would it cost me to return an item, and what am I going to get back from it? Again, that's the reason why we stick to low cost impulse buys. Traffic. I'm going to talk about traffic now and with regard to Facebook ads. I've spoke for quite a bit. Just let me know I'm going at the correct speed. Am I going too fast? Does it make sense so far? Or is it something that you'd like me to cover again? Just put in chat and that'd be good to see. And I can slow down, or just let's have a look. Brilliant. Okay, thank you guys, really appreciate it. Mike, Dan, thank you very much. That's all I needed to know. If I go too fast, just let me know. So traffic, and like I said, the beauty about being in charge of your own traffic, you're not relying on affiliates. You're not relying on other people sending you that traffic. Once you can generate traffic, what you can also do is scale up. And again, that's why I recommend anybody, no matter, regardless of what you do, to set up a Facebook page and run some $5 ads to your Facebook page to learn the platform. Even if you're a little bit worried about the power editor, because we're going to touch on that in a little bit in a while, just simply going into Facebook ads, setting it up, running likes to your Facebook page is going to allow you to start to scale up and show you how easy it is to target your perfect audience. Okay, so directing traffic to your store. So now that we have a store set up in our chosen niche with our chosen products, we will direct traffic to using Facebook ads. We can use Google. Okay, we can use AdWords, we can use, there's loads of other traffic media out there, platforms. I like Facebook. Why? Because it's easy to me. It's something that I've learned. It's something that I know my customers are on. I know your customers are on. And some people would deny or kind of rebuke and say it's not a friendly platform to use, but I would say it is a very friendly platform to use. For sure, when you get into the power editor, it's a little bit more complex, but believe me, using Facebook ads will start to turn your revenue if you stick with it. Okay, so Facebook ads, and we're going to talk a little bit about this, some strategies that I'm currently using, and I will send a case study out about that when I get the time. So prefer ad type, so we've got there with the dimensions. We're always going to use that website conversion, okay, the conversion pixel. So you can add the conversion pixel which Facebook will provide you, and we'll probably do about conversion pixels on another webinar because I'm going to talk about retargeting, etc., etc. But we need to have that conversion pixel. Why do we need to have that conversion pixel? Well, whatever we do in any form of marketing, we always need to have an end goal. What is it? Do I want to generate more income, more revenue, generate more leads, brand awareness? I always need to have an end goal, or am I making sales? Without that end goal, okay, how can I measure it? How do I know if I'm being successful at something? So is it that you want to make sales? Okay, so we put the tracking conversion, or the tracking pixel, that conversion pixel on our Shopify page, and we get it firing, and then we know that the amount we're spending on traffic, or whether it be organic traffic, what it's returning us. If it's costing us too much, then we're going to tinker with the ads and so on and so on. But without actually tracking all the way to the sale, we don't know what's happening. Okay, don't get hung up on clicks. Don't get hung up on the amount of views for your videos or the price you can get it at, even though we're going to talk about that in a minute. All you're concerned about is, what am I putting in and what am I getting out? They're the two main kind of things that we should be tracking. Okay, image of the product only, no text, no price tag. We don't want to kind of confuse people, or should I say misinform people. We always want to be showing them that what they're clicking on, they are then going to go to a store with that product. So we're not using any, let's say, half-naked women just to get click, because that's what we're concentrating on. We are going to use the product image and a perfect ad copy. Ad copy is essential. We talk about 80% of what we do through any form of platform is visual. If a person doesn't look at your ad and then read it and see what's going on, you are never going to get any conversion. So your ad copy plays a big part. As soon as they glance on it, literally takes about a second, 2 seconds. They've seen the image. What's the ad copy telling them? Is it something of interest to them? No, okay, I'll scroll down my newsfeed and go to the next thing. Is it bang in the face like a punch? Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, what's the ad copy telling me? Discount code, love it. Free, love it. I'll go and have a look at that. Okay. So, Facebook video ads, and this is where you come into your own. Easy Sketch Pro, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the best tools to ramp up their engagement. It's a fantastic tool to use because of that. Let's say it absorbs people. People get looking, people watch it, they want to know what's going to happen. Those handwritten sketch videos, they get people to view it rather than, let's just say, me talking. Why does it work so well? Who knows? I don't know the psychology behind it, but it does. You do get better engagement. The beauty about better engagement and more people viewing it is that your cost is going to come down. And video ads at the moment are hot to the point that Facebook is very much trying to steal some of that market from YouTube. It wants a piece of the action. It wants a piece of the pie. So you'll find that when you set up your YouTube video ads, you're going to get low cost clicks. And the way that we do it, a little strategy, okay, is we set it up as a post. And I will go, if I get time at the end, I'll show you exactly what I mean by this. So say, for instance, you add your video to Facebook. And you add it to Facebook, you upload it to Facebook, so it's on the own platform. And then what you're going to do, once you have your video on your page, you're going to boost that post, let's say for $5. I'm currently doing it at the moment with a new software that I'm bringing out, beginning of November. Now, the reason that I am doing this, because I'm initially boosting this post to gather social proof, and I do talk about this a lot. It's vital. Now, what's happening when I boost that post? Well, what's happening is I'm getting likes, I'm getting shares, I'm getting comments, I'm getting views. Now, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to go into the Power Editor and turn that post into a video ad. The beauty about that is that when a person's scrolling down the newsfeed, like you do yourself, when they see a video ad with people who've commented it, liked on it, shared it, viewed it, we are like sheep. We get drawn in. So what happens is we then go and view that. The beauty about that as well is all the time people are viewing it, my costs are coming down. I put 0.01 cents. People are getting even lower than that with video ads. I think I might have to go over to my Facebook and show you exactly how I set that up, but I will do that at the end of that if we can stick around for that. But with regards to this, what we're also not doing with regards setting up the video ads straight away, we're not doing that initial test period. We're not trying to gather social proof through our video ads where it's going to cost us more, but we're just boosting the post. If we have already fans on that fan page, it's going to be a lot cheaper. We're going to get organic traffic. We can offer them a contest. We can offer them a discount code. There's loads of things that we can do, but the main aim is to get social proof when we create an ad. And you don't have to just do that with video ads. You can do it with posts as well. So any image ad, exactly the same. Okay, do not, like I said before, use a different image than the one you're using in your store. No misleading images, guys. Okay, we may get cheaper clicks, fantastic, but when a person gets to your store, they're not going to be interested. They went there to look at the image and so on and so on. So we're not trying to mislead anyone. A lot of people, when they first began, marketers used to use red borders around their images. Again, will it work? May do. What I found works really well are images that are recognizable. Images that are recognizable to the people that you are targeting. So if it were GoPro, I could use a GoPro image. I could use a shot from a GoPro. There's loads of things that I can do. But like I say, without a person actually viewing it, they're not actually going to buy. Use a link to your store homepage. Make sure to use a link to your product page. So wherever your products are on your store, make sure it goes directly to that. You don't want them going to your blog. You don't want them going, somewhere else, your contact page, to your home page. Make sure you go to the product page. Mention shipping on image or text if you want to do that, and mention the word free. Free still works, free still sells, and that's what works well with regard to ad copy. You should start getting orders on your items, and soon enough you will be able to tell which adverts work and which ones don't. Autopilot, so I've got some things coming in chat here. Okay. Okay, Denny said no sound. Just let me know that you've got sound, guys. And I'm gonna Alexander, I'll go over that boosting the post. CPC is cost per click, Liz. Okay, sound okay. I think it might. Oh, you won't be able to hear me, Dennis. I'll just put in chat that that everyone else can hear it. Yeah, it must be Dennis. Tony saying, okay, thank you, guys, thank you. Autopilot. Okay, autopilot. So, and I'll go through it boosting post. In fact, let me quick shoot over, guys, so you're not forgetting. Let me just go to Facebook. If anything crops up on my newsfeed, I do apologize if it's offensive. You never know when you're going to Facebook. Let me quickly go over to my face. No, I can't, because this is one thing that I use. Oh no! I'll have to open a new incognito window. If anyone wants to know what this is, I go on Facebook too much. All right, it kind of absorbs all my, let's say, interest, and I get addicted to Facebook. So I've got a plugin here, which is called, let me just show you, Stay Focused. I've set my daily intake to Facebook for 10 minutes a day. If I set up my ads and do my ad platforms, and I turn it off. But the beauty about this is that I go to Facebook and I'm just dead nosy and I see what's going on. With this, and it's a Chrome plugin. They say you can make a donation, but I've never made a donation yet. I can block sites that are taking up too much of my time, and I can stay focused. Listen, since I did this, it may sound a little bit stupid, but my productivity has gone through the hill. Don't even want to know how much money I was spending, time I was spending on Facebook, but it blocks Facebook now. So I will go into an incognito in a minute, and I'll open it up for you and show you that. But that is the reason why you're seeing that on my thing. Yeah, so I get 10 minutes of fix of Facebook every day, and then I have to come off it. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just go back over to that. I will open up an incognito window in a minute, and I'll show you that boosting that post. Okay, getting a lot of people saying they're the same. Okay. Right, so automating your online store business. Once you have everything set up, you will need to only focus on tasks that you need to do. And that, again, set up 1 store, 5 store, 10 stores, whatever it may be. But the things that we need to focus on, okay, are setting up adverts. This is what you should be doing, obviously. Audience insights, so looking at your target market. Can you target them? What's happening with your ads? And reviewing adverts performance. Now, when I used to do any training with regards to Facebook ads, I used to talk about setting up 10 Facebook ads and looking at the best performing ads, split testing ad copy, split testing headlines, split testing images, and people got bowed down by this and kind of really struggled to understand it. So I've really simplified it and said, all we're going to do is we're going to set up 2 ads to begin with. We're going to set up 2 ads, A and B. All we're going to do with A and B, we're going to change, let's say on A, the image to what on B. Then after 24 hours, what we're going to do, we're going to choose the best performing ad and run that ad. Keep it running, and then we're going to split test with another ad. So we bring another ad into the category then, and then we're going to change the heading, give it another 24 hours, and then we're going to change and choose the best one. like I said, I used to kind of train about 10 ads, setting them up, running them all consistently, choosing the best performing ones, but it really confused people. So if you're just beginning with Facebook ads, even if you don't want to do split testing, you should be doing split testing, because even though your ad's doing good, it could be doing amazing, and you'll never know until you split test. Simply set it up if you're beginning A and B, change the image on one, and then choose the best performing one, and then just keep split testing consistently, and that's what we do. So outsource these. You can do niche and product research. You know, it's very easy to kind of you know, take people or talk to people about what you want. They can go and look at Ali Market, I'm going to say Ali G then, and look at the product research, order fulfillment, making sure that the orders are coming in, customer support. I couldn't live without my team. My team are amazing. They do all my support. When I first began, it was really difficult. I was answering all the emails, and it was really a struggle. But my team now deal with all the support. Unless something is actually addressed to me and wants to come to me, they'll deal with it all, and they're very competent in what they do. In fact, more competent than what I am. And replying to Facebook pages messages, again, I make my team admin of my pages. I'll give them certain roles within my Facebook pages so they can simply keep on top of the comments, and also keep on top of, let's say, negative comments as well, because you do get negative comments as marketers. You know, no matter how good our targeting is, there's always somebody out there who doesn't like it, is having a bad day, and is just willing to give somebody with it both barrels. And we don't really need that. Okay. So these, what we're talking about, are just tip of the iceberg. What we're going to do now is kind of introduce you to a course as well that allows you to take you by a hand and take you and show you through all the steps, even more so than what I've done. Regardless of whether you are interested in a course, if you set everything up the way that I have showed you and set it up, you will be on your way to actually doing it. What the course allows you to do is actually guide you, take you by the steps, and actually show you of new things that we can actually do that we haven't talked about. And I will show you the way I set up a Facebook post as well. I'll just have to log in if I can remember my login. So again, I'm not going to try to talk like other marketers. What we basically do, we show you a course, we tell you what it's all about, you have a look at it. If it's something for you, great. If it's not, then it's absolutely fine. But what we're also going to do, in fact, before I go into that, can I go into that? Yeah, okay, I'll go to this and then I'll go over and do the incognito window, because I think I should do that as well. So what does ECom Empire do? Well, it's a complete A to Z. Instructions that tell you exactly what to do, and goes through each step. Really is the reason that we kind of recommended this is we've been through the course. Now, if you think about what was online before, and if anyone's bought Amazing Selling Machine, ASM, I think that was currently at something like 5 to 8K, and it was absolutely, right, okay, presenter only. Thank you, Rachel, for telling me that. So yeah, I mean, what was that, about 5 to 8 grand? And it was absolutely ridiculous, the cost. So the reason we went through the course is that we saw this covered everything. This went through everything, showed people how to set up stores, show them how to do it. A bulletproof method to get you from setup to profits 100%. It's going to show you the hot niches that will surely bring in the dollars. Love that sentence. It's a detailed step-by-step instructions of how to create highly effective Facebook ads, and we're going to do our own kind of course on how to do these Facebook ads as well to drive traffic to your online store. And it's an in-depth coverage of methods to set your e-commerce store on autopilot. Let me quickly go over, because I'm asking, a lot of people are saying, let me quickly go over to Facebook and just show you one of the tactics that we use. Just 2 seconds, guys. Like I said, I want to make sure that everyone gets this before we go. Okay, I might have to just pause this so you don't see my logins. Let me just pause my screen. If for some reason the screen doesn't start when I'm talking, just tell me. Let's pause it. Right, let me just log back in here. Okay. Let me just minimize that. Let me just log in here. Hopefully. Okay, request a new password. You might. Okay, continue. Okay. Sorry guys, but this is because I've got that. I've got that set up with regards. Okay. 999. I'll be 2 seconds, promise, 999, okay. Right, I think we are in. So let me start my screen again. Wait a minute, and now I need to go to my phone and get a browser number. Geez, Facebook. Okay, let me just have a look here. Okay. There we are. Right, so that's right. Okay. 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 Can you see my screen now? Facebook. Just let me know. It should just go to my Facebook page now when it finally loads. I've got a bit of lag because of everything I've got set up. Right. Okay. So yes. Okay. Brilliant. That's superb. Cool. Right, so what I meant by setting your post up, I'm just going to go to where my page is, here. Okay, I'm just going to go down to Expert Marketer Pro. Okay. And this is my business page, and again, I've set up a business page. But as you can see here, okay, what I initially did, I set up a post, and this is a new software that I'm bringing out in November, and basically I offered people lifetime memberships of Social Spot. This page wasn't expensive to set up. I basically targeted people, let's say from third tier countries, so Pakistan, places like, no disrespect to anybody on the call from Pakistan, but it's a lot cheaper to do that. I'm not interested in with regards the people who like this page. All I'm interested in is the social proof that it gives my page. So I wanted to keep the ad cost as low as possible. Now what I do, I set up a post, okay, and I set that post up and I get people interested with a competition, which I've done here. And what I've done is, as you can see, I've now got, I'll show you there, and this cost me less than $5 to do. I've got 36 likes, I've got 20 shares, I've got 14 comments, all on it. And then what I do, okay, let me just go over to, here we are, go to the Power Editor change last time that I went in. And this is what I recommend everyone to do, guys, when you set up your store and start to run traffic. Okay, let me see. Look at this, it's new again. This is going to get me, is that in there now? Okay, let me just set up an ad. Okay, so create ad. Okay, I've done that. This is what I did last time. Give me 2 seconds. So ads, we've got it there. Yeah, edit. Brilliant. Okay, so as you can see now, what I can do through the Power Editor, and I will send you a detailed case study of how to do this. When you create that ad, what it allows you to do is go to use existing post. Then all I'm going to do is go to my fan page with that post, and I'm going to select that post. So as you can see here, I'm selecting that post. Now, if you can see my screen here, I'm now going to set up a Facebook ads. Can you see here? My pointer is not working, but underneath the image, you can see what I've created now. I've created social proof. Now, if you're going to scroll down your news feed, and if you're going to look at an ad, are you going to look at an ad with no likes on it, no comments on it, no shares on it? Or are you going to look on an ad with likes, with comments, with shares? We're sheep, okay? We follow the trends. We don't want to miss out. So what is it that's got people interested? What have they seen that I've not seen? Let me have a look. Okay, that social proof is more powerful than anything that you can do through your ad copy, through your image. Okay, it works amazingly well. Try it. Do what I'm saying. There's not many people doing it with regard to setting up the post initially and then doing it, but this is exactly the same scenario of when you do your videos. So upload your Easy Sketch Pro video directly to the Facebook as a post. Then get people like, commenting, and sharing on that post, and then turn that post into an ad. Does that make sense? Last time it didn't make sense to some people. Okay. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. Liz, that's a very detailed question that you've just asked. I will get to that. Okay. Cliff, thank you. I love those words. You are Cliff, beautiful. I love that. Yes, Solomon, I have a separate Facebook account for my business. The reason I did that, I didn't initially. I ran everything through my Facebook. I got a lot of horror stories. I have had close friends who've lost their Facebook accounts. Now, with a business account, you keep everything away from your social account. So even though I'm using Facebook all the time to socialize and network, whenever I set my ads up, I go over to my business account. I set my ads up through that. You have support links. There's loads of kind of reasons why I do that. It's dead simple to set up. It takes less than 5 minutes. You've got a little bit of protection as such, and you are running it as a business. Okay, so yes, without a shadow of a doubt. Yes, Mike, that is an image. I'll show you what it looks like. I can just quickly go back over, unless it's logged me out. Okay, I'll show you. I'll give you my link so you can see it, my business page. Okay, let me just go to my page. So you can go and look at that link as well. Let me go. I think it's just that. Yeah, Mike's interested in that. Let me just paste that in there. Okay, so that should be in chat. Oh no, no. Where's my, there's Mike. Yeah, okay, let me just post that, paste that there, send it all. Yeah, okay, Mike, so go and have a look at it. That's what we're currently working with at the moment. And when you go via mobile, it resorts back to HTML as well, but you're bang on the money when you said Flash. Right, okay, so let me quickly get back over to Shopify. Yeah, so e-commerce is completely step by step. That's the beauty about it. Really do kind of impress with it. That's why I'm recommending it to you. With regards to e-commerce, and it's $37. Okay, I'm not going to do any bump about it should be $9.97. No, it's $4.97. It's $37. Okay, that gives you the step-by-step detail of how to set up your store, how to find your niche, how to find the products, how to do your Facebook ads, and we'll do some that on it as well. We are going to do bonuses. Well, I don't want you to get kind of bogged down with bonuses though. Even though we've put some amazing bonuses together, I want you to set up your e-commerce store and get it on there and allow you to do the Facebook ads as well. So basically it's $37. It launches at 11 a.m. this morning, so about 15 minutes. You may be able to get in now. Is it discounted? Yes. For the first 24 hours, I believe it's discounted about 62%. Then it goes up by either $10 or $20 the next 24 hours. I've spoke to the vendors, and then after 48 hours, it goes up to something like $57, and then it's going to go to a monthly membership. There are upgrades, guys, and I talked to you about the upgrades as well. I'm going to show you the upgrades. I'll quickly go over the bonuses, so you can see the bonuses that we are doing. So basically, you can do a Facebook store generator. The beauty about Facebook is that you can put virtually anything you want within the tabs, and you can create your own stores which are linked to your Shopify. And again, this is a brilliant way, again, of connecting the two and making sure that they both kind of talk to each other. Let me just quickly go to special bonus 2. Basically, mini site templates, again, that you can use, graphics and mini site templates. Bonus business finder, showing you how to find local businesses online. What's stopping you from setting up Shopify accounts from people who have businesses online, or should I say offline, and don't currently promote online? And that's something that I strongly recommend people to do. People want to come online, there's no two ways about it, but they think it's costly, they don't know how to do it, and they're looking for someone to kind of show them. Beauty thing about that is you have this knowledge, go and share it with them, set up stores for them, create a business. Backlink checker, again, that's another plugin that we're going to give. Keyword Pro, just talking more about Google and searching of keywords, which shows you how to basically be able to target these keywords. Tea contest, a lot of Shopify people now are setting up t-shirt contests and running them on the actual Shopify, or setting up shops. Okay, so the 110 top Shopify niches, as well as the training, it's going to show you that with regards the best ones to go after. Okay, Instagram traffic, we're currently doing a lot with Instagram. Instagram is a gold mine at the moment. We're having some amazing kind of results from Instagram, and it's something that I'd recommend you to look at as well, setting up an Instagram account. But I know I don't want you to get bogged down with everything. Live training webinar, how to do webinars yourselves. The beauty about when you come on webinars, you're absorbing information all the time. Do not underestimate that. Can you not package it? Can you not put it together as a webinar? Of course you can. No two ways about it. If a guy from the Northwest with a Northern accent can do it, you can bet your bottom dollar you can do it. I need to stop saying that, bet your bottom dollar. Anyway, bonus 4, which one is this one? This is Rachel who's put these together. She's even giving more bonuses now all the time. Or Instagram, again, okay. So the OTO, I'm going to quickly show you the OTO. Let me just quickly go back over to my computer so you see everything. This is the OTO, and this is $67. Now what this does, it allows you to do AliExpress research, Amazon research, eBay research, and put together lists and look at order fulfillment. So let's say, for instance, you can see my screen. Let's say, for instance, dogs. If this was one, we could look at the dogs, and this is going to bring back all the information from AliExpress and show me what I can actually buy. Let's say, for instance, we talk about dog collars and go over to AliExpress. Okay, it's going to view. Let me view that. Okay, and I can get it here for 98 cents. Okay, now basically what the program does as well, the actual training, it goes through how to kind of negotiate and talk to people, or what to say, how to get order fulfillment. And as you can see there, I can get this for 98 cents and free shipping to United Kingdom. Well, obviously I am. Okay, that's the things we should be looking at. So this is something that I could, top rated seller that I've got. You know, I could buy $100 worth of this. If I sold it for $2, I'd make $100. Obviously I've got free shipping, you know, and things like that. But these are just things that these are again, your impulse buys. Your impulse buys, what we talked about, the small for packaging, also your impulse buys of somebody wanting to buy this, would they return it to get back their $2? Obviously I'm going to have a bigger markup than $2, that was just an example, you know, and again they talk about the markups through the course. Okay, quickly go back to that. Oh sorry, I'm not going to the software. Okay, so go back over the software. So yeah, what I can also do, I can sort by low to high, high to low. I can add them to my own wish list. So let's say, for instance, dogs, and choose all these, choose them, and then just add to wish list. Okay, what's that going to do now? It's going to create me a wish list of my products within the software. So that's what I can do with Amazon research. I can look at what's selling on Amazon for the price that it's selling on Amazon. Is there a markup? So the beautiful thing about the software is that I never have to leave ECom Finder. I can literally do all my research rather than going over to Ali, then going back over to Amazon, eBay. Everything can be open, everything can be done, and I can create these wish lists, and I can get direct links to the software, or should I say to the products that I want to buy and fulfill. Okay, so the Amazon research, exactly the same. eBay research, exactly the same as well. Wish lists and order fulfillment. It's going to keep everything together with regards to order fulfillment. Okay, let me just quickly go back down there. Okay, Michael, thank you for telling me that, and I'll explain. Everyone's saying now, basically, Facebook Business Finder isn't working. Thank you, Michael. Like I said, we are all kind of, we're always up front, so I appreciate that. We will take that away from the business, sorry, from the bonuses, because that would be unfair. Rachel will try and add a different bonus to that then. That'd be cool. Okay, so that's $67. And as you can see, it's an all-in-one tool for product research across 3 top sites where you can source your products. You can save time and money using the perfect complementary tool for your e-commerce store. Searching all 3 emerging marketplaces, like you can see there. Your smart algorithm optimizes the items displayed, so you can see the hottest, most profitable items first. You can choose from low to high, high to low, discounted. Are they discounted prices? That's again directly within the software. Add items to wish list and get back to them later. We can easily add our outsourcers as well to do the research for us through the software. It is Adobe Air, so it works on both Mac and on PC as well, or Windows as well. Compile all orders in one place and generate reports. You can basically create reports as well through the actual software and actually print that off. There's an OTO too. Oh, there's OTOs. It's a mastermind, okay, and that's $47, and that's everything then. So you get exclusive access to a full community of e-com experts that will take you by the hand and make you get the most money out of your e-com business. You get access to case studies and advanced training. Right, I'm going to come in now and ask any questions, and I'll answer them to my best of my ability. Okay, if there's anything that you want me to go over that you weren't sure of, yeah, I will send out a case study of how exactly we set up Facebook ads. Okay, I do promise I'll do that. We've just currently set that one up now, so I will actually do that and show you a detailed information of how to do it straight from actual posting to actually creating the ad, and little other tips and tricks that we do. So let me just quickly go back to there. Yeah. Okay, 30 seconds. Right, more chats coming in. Okay, let me just go back to. I've lost the chat messages now. Oh, where we are? Attendances. There we are. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with regards to the bonuses will be within your JV Zoo. So if you look at your JV Zoo portal, download portal, you will see your bonuses there. So I'm led to believe you can post on your e-commerce site, and then when you've made the sale, buy from it. Yes, Sam, that's exactly what the training goes through. Okay, so basically what you are going to be doing, you're going to be linking to, let's say, Ali, and then they're going to be purchasing through you, so you never actually have to have stock. You never have to have stock at your house. You never have to have stock. Like on Amazon, you have to do fulfillments of stock. You can simply link, and they can buy directly through you. Okay, and they want you to do that. They want you, and so it's a kind of drop shipping as such. People are making thousands and thousands of dollars by drop shipping and never actually touching the stock, and that's the real beautiful thing about it. Okay. I can review what you get back. Yes, of course, can Gregory. So you can review what we get when you buy that. So basically, you will get access. Let me just quickly go over. Can I go over to all the training? How's the best way to do this? Basically, it's complete training. It takes you by the hand, step by step, of how to set everything up, how to find the products, where to find the products, the research that you should be doing to give you the best performing products, how to do Facebook ads, how to set up your Facebook ads to get sales, to get conversions. So everything is a complete training package, from setting the store up to finding the stock to driving traffic to make the sales. That is why we were so impressed of it. It isn't your amazing Amazon selling machine, which was $5,000. It has the same content as that, if not more. And that is why it's something that we knew we had to kind of share with you and show you. But if it isn't for you, then that's absolutely fine. We don't force, or should I say pressure sales anyone into it. We give everyone the details and we let them then make their own minds up. Okay. Yeah, John. Yeah, there are different ones out there. Okay, so again, I believe that as well. Hey, Roger, how you doing? I've caught you there. I've seen that message. We're getting loads of messages, but hey, Roger, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, I'll quickly go through the OTO. So OTO 1 is $67. Now, what OTO 1 is the software which allows you to find stock through your keywords. Then you create wish lists. You can then do your research on Amazon through the same keywords to see whether those be profitable. The software, or should I say the training, talks you through the whole of the software and what to do. It's all in video format, step by step. Okay, so the OTO, the main product is the training. The OTO 1 is the software that I just showed you. The OTO 2 is the members area where you get access to that and all the ECom experts within that. You can look at the case studies that they've done. You can ask the questions, very much kind of help you wherever you would need to be helped. No, hey John, that's what we always do. We always do over-the-shoulder training. Always do over-the-shoulder training. Like I say, we're a little bit different to what other people do. Yes, AliExpress will send the products direct. J. Elliott, yeah. Roger, yeah, it can be outsourced. Roger, I want you to do this though. I want you to do it and not outsource it. But everything can be outsourced for sure. No problem at all. They can do the research from you. They can do everything, no problem. So it is a business that can be scaled. It is something that, why I'm so kind of passionate about this at the moment, it's even though software is my passion, this is a store. This is something that's selling physical products. This is something that people are actually getting. As people who buy something, we do want instant gratification. We want to receive something. So having a store selling physical products is something that isn't seen, let's say, as the IM world, as kind of been tainted in such a way. It's something that people are looking for, those impulse buys, and that's why it's such a good place to be, owning your own stores. And all you're just reliant on is looking at the stock that's within Ali and making sure you have enough stock, and then obviously being able to sell that product. No, Tenroy, the OTO2 is $47. So the way the pricing is the main is $37, OTO1 is $67, OTO2 is $47. The main is the training, OTO1 is the software, OTO2 is the mastermind group. No problem. Okay, no problem. Yeah, like I said, they will send the products directly to the buyer, and everything is covered on the training course. Absolutely everything. Okay, let me just quickly go back over there. I'm just going to minimize that. Okay, yeah, so for those on mobile, I apologize, I should have said it. It's lead7.com/ECom Empire, so which is ECOM So it's lead7.com/ECom Empire. And like I said, the beauty about this as well is because you have already the platform or the software to create these sketch videos, you're going to do insanely well by engagement and getting people to your stores. You can set up a demo, an actual review using Sketch. You can get people as a taster of what they can expect to receive. You know, there's the whole host. I mean, look at some of the stores. Let me just quickly go over. I got some of the stores in it. These are some of the stores, as these are some of the themes with regards what you can get on there. Some are paid, some are not paid. So yeah, there's loads of different themes, but as you can see now, a lot of it's kind of based around like blogs and getting people information as well. But as you can go down, you've got blogs in there. You can choose the amount of pages that you have, what you're going to sell. Yes, this is a big product, and this is you know, tailored to this exact niche. But there's loads of different ones. You know, this guy set up clothes. You can do your own t-shirt range. Really, when you set up a shop, there's no limitations. You can create a shop in whatever passion that you want. And like I said, through Shopify, it's very simple to do, and they show you exactly how to use a ready-made platform and use it to the point where you can start to make sales. You can get the stock through LG. You never have to fulfill the stock in your own house. You don't have to send it to Amazon, like what a lot of people are teaching at the moment with regards to Amazon fulfillment and sending it over. So it is your own shop. It's your own shop, but all you are, you're becoming the middleman as such. So a person comes to you, they like what they want to see, they purchase it, you set their order up, it goes to Ali, Ali sends it out. Couldn't be simpler. Okay, let me quickly go back over to the presentation. Let me quickly get some questions as well. No problem, Liz. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Have a look at it, Liz, for all means. Can you describe drop shipping option? Yeah, well, basically what drop shipping is that a person buys through you and then it's drop shipped by the people who, let's say, actually, what's the best way of saying it? So they make the product. They're probably making this product, let's say in China, let's say it's a bracelet. So a person buys through you, and even though it's looking like they're buying from you, they're actually buying from Ali. Ali will then send it to that person as drop, and that's what drop shipping is. That's what a lot of people are doing now on eBay, on Amazon. They never touch the product, but they find amazing hot niches where there's a demand for a product, and they have become the middleman. They show them the product, but the people in Ali fulfill that order. Okay. Yeah, Terry, I love dropshipping as well. Hi, I'm going to send out the recording as soon as it is rendered. I've hit the record button, so unless the GoToWebinar gremlins suddenly do something, then basically you will have this recording, and I'll put it on the bonus page that we have. Okay. Gary, again, another good question, because Gary's asked, how long does it take for a dropshipped item to arrive from China to the consumer? It is dependent on the product, the size of it, the fulfillment that they already have, but there is no denying it does take a little bit of time. It can be, I've known things come from 5 days to 7 days, all the way up to 20 days. But again, you know, when you go through the training, you will see that people are, because of the price that they're paying for these products, are expectant of that. Yet you are very much a front let's say as a US company, a UK company, you've got that contact page. They're talking to the people from the UK, they're talking to people from the US, and that's what they like with that contact page. So that's why it's vital to have that contact page on your page. Okay, it's not misleading anyone in any way. It is your business, it is your store. You are the person that they need to contact if something goes wrong, and they much better want to contact you than go over to China or go to wherever AliExpress is allowing you to do. Okay, Shifu, they go through that in the training. Okay, so you never have to pay for the products with regards it. Okay, as drop shipping, they purchase through you, they pay the money through you. Okay, that's exactly what happens. Okay, got another chat question there. So Suze, it's exactly the same. Okay, so Suze SO is AliExpress. It's different from Alibaba. It is very similar in the form. They have just found AliExpress to work the best in the teachings that they show. So that is why. But I've used Alibaba in the past. I've also used DHgate. Okay, so again, you know, they talk about Ali, but yes, you can do. Dennis, a very, very good question again. Will they have China labeling on the products? You can negotiate with a products owner about what they can. You can even, if you want to go to a certain degree, and this is something we are currently doing with some of our stores, is brand it. We brand it with our own company name, with the company name of that product. But the thing with branding is you're going to have to be more reliant on actual taking the stock. So with branding, but that does give you a lot more value. You know, it actually displays as a lot more value item if it has branding on. But a lot of people will do branding if you deliver the branding, but you can speak to them about the packaging that they were going to see. And the other thing as well is that because of the items, the impulse buys, because of what they are, if the packaging is from China and it's coming through, you know, they've got a product, they've got it at a cheap price. The quality is always good with the top sellers. Okay, if for some reason it isn't, they'll source it out. But like I said, the vast majority of what you buy at the moment through eBay or Amazon is been fulfilled by somewhere in China who have massive markets, you know, cheap labor, and can actually produce these at these low cost price. You can source from the US, okay, you can, because I know a lot of people in Amazon who source from the US for higher ticket items. But you can do that, and there's a lot of very, very good companies, businesses in the US, the UK similar as well. You would just put in kind of like the white labeling of products for that product. Yes, Shifu, yes, yes. Okay, again, with regard, they go over everything with regard to taxes and VAT, Roger, but again, very good question with regards to that. But again, with the smaller items, they'll be coming in as a gift. Okay, so again, that's the way that we work. As it's a gift, as it's a smaller item, you know, as it's singular, then, you know, I'm not a legal person, so I wouldn't want to start treading on the toes of talking about VAT and talking about taxes. Okay, it would be wrong for me to do that. So you would need to do your own kind of research into that, but it would usually come in as a gift. So the price goes up in, I think it's about 14, 15 hours for this one. So it's $37 now, and then it goes over to another one. Let me just have a look if I can get some more details on that. Okay, let me just have a quick look. What have you not on Facebook yet? You could use Google. You could use Google AdWords. Shifu, I would definitely get yourself on Facebook, just because about the beauty about being able to do everything with regards to Facebook ads and whatever else. So yeah, I definitely kind of do that and have a look at that. Let me just double check. Okay. Right, any more questions coming in, guys? Like I said, you know, it'd be great for you to set up your stores. It really would. I'd love for you to go and now set up your stores through the training provided. But again, like I said, you know, some people may not want to set up stores. It may not be for you. We'll give you all the information. Absorb the information, head over, see what it's about. I'll also put another link in with regards, go and have a look at our bonuses and the video actually of them setting the store up. Rachel, can we do that? Can we put that in, please? So our bonus page one, so you can check out the bonuses. You can look at the video. He does a fantastic case study. It's actually 4 people who've set this up who are doing the training. It's Bill, it's Mo, it's John, and the other guy as well did $50,000 in a week with a Shopify. So he's putting all his knowledge, his information, and showing you how to take a store and kind of return those. Listen, I'm not saying you're going to do this overnight, but it is very achievable to having $100, $200, $300 days very easily, and it's very scalable with the training that they've backed everything up with proof, with case studies, actually showing you other users using their training and getting results. And that's what I always look for when we do recommend something. They've got that proof, they've got those case studies, they've got other people using it, and then you can also follow those steps. Okay, as Rachel put that in there. Yes, brilliant. Thank you, Rachel. So it's bonus.lead7, and that is where I will put the replay as well. So I'm going to put the replay on that page as well. So if you just grab that from chat now, it's bonus.lead7.com, ECom Empire. If you could do that, that would be great. So if you're still unsure, head over, have a look, see what it is. Think about it. Like I said, the only negative with thinking about it, the price will go up. Whenever it's at launch, the early bird, if you're interested, is the best time to get in. That's why we kind of do webinars and training webinars to get that time included, because that gives you enough time to have a look and get it at the lowest cost. Like I said, if it's not for you, please come on to the next webinar. We'll do some more training and we'll introduce you to new things, and that may be for you. But if you have any questions, if you have anything that comes in, you can hit our support desk up. By all means, they have a full support desk for them. You know, like I said, hit their support desk up. If you're not getting anywhere, we will always help people. So yeah, hit our support desk up as well. And Rachel has kindly put that into chat as well. She does it even before I actually say. That's amazing. So yeah, thank you very much. Like I say, I have gone a little bit over an hour. I always try to keep it to an hour. Just got some more questions. Steve, we've changed. If you look at our sales page, our bonus page, what we've done as well, we've realized that sometimes people create bonus pages and don't give you all the information. We've got all the information from the sales page. So if you have a look at that, that has got everything there. It's free for the first 14 days. Then there's Suze. She's asking what Shopify costs. It's free for the first 14 days. And then I think there's different memberships at $7 a month, $19 a month, and so on. But have a look at the one. You can set up a store for $7 a month with the lowest one. Okay. No, Gregory. Gregory's your ECom Empire username and password. It isn't your JVs you log in for. You should get that as an email from them. If for some reason you don't see it, just check your spam folder. It may take a little while to go there, but you will get a separate login details for the store, or should I say for the training, and all the training's in there. Okay. Any more questions coming in? If I've not answered it, I do apologise. Let's have a look. Okay, Deborah's got one. Yes, Deborah, it does. Deborah's just asked, does Facebook allow a separate account for business? Yes, it does, and it's something that we recommend you to do. Go to Facebook business. Let me just double check, show you where it is. Is it still set up? Oh yeah, okay. So basically, you would go to here on your normal page. You'll see the drop-down menu, okay, and it will. So let me go to my personal profile. It will still let me. It might actually kick me out because I'm not logged in. 2 seconds. And I'll show you how you set up your business account. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so if you just go to this drop down at the top here, okay, and you should see a tab saying Business Manager, and go through those steps, and that will allow you to set your business account up. One thing that I wasn't prepared for is what it did. It also took everything over from my ads account. So I thought I'd lost all my data from all the ad campaigns that I've set up, but I hadn't lost it. It just simply sends everything over to the business, so you don't lose anything. So if you've got any custom audiences, if you've got anything like that, it just sends everything over to the business account. As you can see, I have 2 business accounts, and I can add people to my business accounts. So any of my outsourced workers or VAs, I can actually go in there and set up some ads from it, and I can give them certain permissions. So it works really well. Okay. Yes, Mike. So basically saying, so the punters buying the products come from Facebook ads. That's one traffic source. That is something that I'm familiar with, and that's something that I recommend without a shadow of a doubt. What else can we do? We can use any of the social media platforms. All we're trying to do is drive people to the shop. So we can use Instagram, we can set up images, we can use YouTube, do demos of products, we can use Pinterest, wherever we can add our link to our shop, we should be doing it to our store. But Facebook, like I said, I know the platform. This is what the guys use. This is the training that they go through of how to do that. But that's just one of many ways that we can drive traffic directly to the shops. And it's something that, like I said, I am fully familiar with and I know works. Yes, Tenroy, if I'm setting up more than one shop, do I create a separate Facebook page? Yes, I would recommend you say. I mean, this depends on what your shops are going to be. If you're using totally different niches, if you're using, let's say, a dog page, or should I say a dog shop and a cat shop, yes, for sure, you need a separate Facebook page for each one. If you're doing, I don't know, bracelets and dartboards, just off the top of my head, random, yes, you would need a different Facebook page for each one. Yes, you can use Europe as well. Obviously, I'm from the UK, so I'm thinking the thing about the US, which is a lot of the teachings, the market is so massive. The market is massive. The beauty about it is that we can target people from the US, from Europe, from India, from the Philippines, wherever it may be. So that's again why we use Facebook. But you can use these stores. That's why I say you can set these stores up from the comfort of your own home. You never have to leave the comfort of your own home, yet you can drive traffic from all over the world, regardless of where they are, to this simple store. Obviously, if you're driving traffic from China, you're going to have to change the content of the text, but that's about it. Yes, Suze, you could set up a listing on Amazon and have it fulfilled by Express. That's a little bit different though. That's going into more Amazon, but you could quite happily do that. Yeah, yes, you could do that with dropshipping, no problem. Okay, so any more questions coming in, guys? I will happily. Okay, this is Mo and John's, Mike. This is Mo and John's. Yeah, it's and Bill's as well. Thank you, Cliff. Do appreciate it. It goes through that with the training, Shifu, with regards the product you listed runs out. So we need to look at things, but they don't run out. If you're losing large quantities, just be aware of that. And if not, there are so many people who provide these products online on Ali that you can find another supplier very, very quickly, very, very easily. And that's the way that we would do it. Yes, Alibaba does dropshipping, Suz. Okay. Right, last minute, if you've got anything essential that you want me to answer, please feel free to drop it in now. Otherwise, I wish you well. I thank you so much for coming on. Really do appreciate it. If anything, if you don't go with Shopify, get a Facebook page, okay? Learn the platform, set up your Easy Sketch Pro videos, have them in there, understand how it works, start to drive traffic to your page, start to drive traffic as an affiliate to products, whatever it may be, but just realize that you can be in charge of your own destiny. You can be in control of the traffic that you can not be reliant on other people, which is a beautiful thing to actually be able to say, no 9 to 5, no boss, your own store, then you simply scale up. Okay. Worst thing ever. We hate people who do this. Strong word, hate. We dislike people who actually buy a product, invest in it, and then do nothing with it. So if you're thinking about that, don't do it. If you want to get it, look at the way it works. Watch what they do. Copy and paste. Rinse and repeat. Scale up. And it really is. I'm going to say as simple as that. No, it's not a straight road. There is bumps. There is things you'll get wrong. There are difficult times, but it's the people who actually keep going will get successful. And like I said, if you can actually follow somebody who's been through all the processes, made all the mistakes, and learn from them and not make the same mistakes they have, you're halfway there. You're very much halfway there. Okay, any questions coming in now? Roger, yeah, anytime you come through Chorley, you hit me up and we'll go for a drink again. Okay, for sure. Yeah, you've got my mobile number as well. I think if you've not, hit me up on Skype, and yeah, just let me know and we can go for a beer again. Okay, or I know you're partial to a cider, so yeah, just let me know, mate. Okay, so I'm going to shut shop. I'm going to say thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Speak to you all soon. You've got the links. If you've not got them, grab them now quickly before I close the webinar and you can't get them. And then we will. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Okay. So 10 seconds and then we're going to shut it. So 10. Thank you, Rachel. And we're shutting.